I am here to show you how to cut a pineapple. I got this pineapple a couple days ago and it was rather green, so it's been sitting on my counter and it is definitely beautiful and ripe today. So one quick thing about pineapples is if you're only going to use part of it for a particular recipe, you do want to sit it upside down for about 30 minutes before you cut into it, which would mean like this. And as you see, the stem kind of presents a little bit of a problem, or the leaves here, when you have to do that. So what I typically do is if I need it to sit upside down because I'm only going to use part of it, you just very easily, and this actually works really great too for if you just need to, you're gonna cut it anyway, is you just twist the top off. Just like that, okay? You just twist it. So another thing you can do with this right here is if you look really closely, you can see that these leaves are starting to curl and they're drying out. So that means that I can pull these leaves off rather easily down towards the bottom. And as you do this, it's going to expose a little bit closer to the core there. And what this does is clean it up just a little bit. And then this is what you can plant in your backyard, your garden, maybe do a little experiment with your children. This is what grows a new pineapple. Now, I will tell you, it takes close to a year to grow pineapple. That's why we should really appreciate this fruit. But that's how you start it. You just peel these bottom leaves off just like that. So you can kind of see the little fruit that's left right there as I twisted it off, but you just pull it like that. All right, so this is what the pineapple looks like once I've twisted it off. So if you needed to let it sit, you would just leave it upside down to let the juices and the sugars go straight down into the fruit. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this entire pineapple right now so that I can show you guys how to use the pineapple wedger. So I've got my large groove cutting board right here. I've got my beautiful chef's knife right here. So I'm gonna take that out of its little protective covering. And when I cut it, I'm gonna cut it about right here. So this is where the curve kind of stops. It's much easier to use the pineapple wedger if you don't have to deal with the curve. So I'm gonna do that to both sides, right where it's straight. Now somebody could definitely go through and pick out the pineapple from that and eat that right there. And then I have found that trying to go through this much pineapple with the wedger is a little bit difficult. Most of us don't have the upper body strength to go through this much pineapple at a time. So what I do is I cut it right in half. Oh, this smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this because it's so beautiful and fresh, okay? So I'm gonna then take my pineapple wedger and set my pineapple down, and you're gonna line up your wedger, this circle core part, right with the core, and kind of give it a little bit of a wiggle, like if you were doing a dance, okay? Because as you go around, it's gonna cut into the fruit, and then you're gonna go almost all the way down, and then when you get almost all the way there, take your base and slide it up underneath, and then go the remaining part of the way down. That base has a raised little section in the bottom that allows the wedger to go all the way through the fruit. Now I'm gonna pick this up and you're gonna see that I have two beautiful pineapple boats. All right, now this core is great for putting in your beverage. Maybe you've got a margarita nearby or just a bottle of water. Put this in there and add some flavor to that. Maybe throw some strawberries in there too and do strawberry pineapple. All right, so there are my two beautiful little boats. And then let me show you the bottom of the wedger. You can see this is why we put it under there, because this is raised. It allowed the blades to go all the way through. So let me show you again with the other half here. All right, so here's my other half of my pineapple. Again, you're gonna line up the core right there with that center part. All right, give it a little bit of a wiggle to go down, and then go almost all the way down, going back and forth. Line up your base, go all the way through, and then these pieces come right off. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my pineapple. Now I have a little bit of pineapple down here. I've got a little bit of juice too. So if, when I make pineapple salsa, that works out great. So I just pour that right in there. All right, again, I got another little piece of core, and now I have four little pineapple, I call them little pineapple boats. So one tool you can then use is our quick slice. So look at the quick slice. See the nice, beautiful, sharp V? There's a V to that. So the middle blade is longer or further down than the side blades, okay? So I'm gonna take my quick slice, I'm gonna put one of my boats, I'm gonna do this straight side down, And then I'm gonna go straight down, lining up the blades with the hole that are right in there. So now I have these beautiful tidbit pieces right like this. That is so delicious. Now, if I wanted to, I can then pick this up and turn it the opposite direction, okay, and do it again. And now I have the little tidbits they sell you in the store. See those little pieces? Those are like what they sell you in fruit cups. This is great for adding to a pineapple-based salsa. Just like this, so you have a little bit of texture. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna show you another trick. This is the first Pampered Chef item I've ever had, okay? My mother gave it to me as a gift. I used it for years without even knowing that there was a Pampered Chef logo right there, and I had no idea that this was even Pampered Chef, okay? So I'm gonna take the two matching sides, all right? So those are the two that match. You're gonna take your pineapple wedger, and it fits perfectly straight down your pineapple, and look at that. You've got perfect little like pieces here that if you wanted to do kebabs, these would be perfect for doing kebabs. And then you've got 10 pieces that are all the same size right there by using your apple wedger. So again, pineapple wedger, quick slice, apple wedger. Perfect way to do some fresh pineapple for you this summer. So I hope you've enjoyed my little quick video, foodies, and you're rushing out to the store right now to get your pineapple. I know some of our local stores have them anywhere from $1.50 to $2.50, and when you let them sit on your counter just for a day or two, even if they're green, they are perfect after a couple days. So enjoy your night, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, foodies. Have a great night.